8 years have passed. After you attempted to betray your father, Isamo Tahar, he tried to set an example by executing you and the other conspirators in front of his followers. General Noria saved you and took you under his wing. Despite the Mage Wars being over, disquieting developments are taking place, backed by the common folk. A cult called the Purity of Light has risen to power and is orchestrating a witch hunt of mages.
Ooh. And we are the Tahar. That's also the reason why anyone else just... Also, that might also be the reason why we lost the healer, because now we have to be the healer, of course. So, nice. The prologue is a interesting... What is this? Kind of reminds me of... Who's the dude? Come on. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I want to say Denzel Washington, but it's not Denzel Washington. It's... Damn it. Fast and the Furious. Riddick. This guy. Whatever. We don't seem to have that many options here. What else we got? I just want to look through that. Nice. So there are interesting, fancy looking images here. I want to go for a mage, but I'm not sure which would look nice. Like, maybe that one. Or this one, yeah, let's go for that one, why not? That looks like a pissed up mage, so... okay. There are 3 bodies, a mage body, whatever, or a not so physical body, a I am ripped as hell body, and a I'm a normal dude kind of body. Let's go with this one. Of course, we have different head. Okay, we can rotate, but we cannot zoom. How many do we have? 8? Yes. No. No. I mean, that one kind of fits, number 3. That one would fit a little bit more, but nah. Nah, number 5 kind of looks like Doom. Nah. Okay. So it's basically 3 or 4. That one just fits the image, so well. Yeah, let's go with this one, why not? Yeah. Okay, number 2 actually looks pretty decent. 6 is just slick. Okay, 9 different haircuts. Number 2 is probably the one. Yeah, that's too close to the back of the body. I need something with a bit more volume. What about the facial hair? Yeah. Alright. Okay, 7 colors, and number 7 is probably it. Or 2. Oh. Wow. 10 different skin tones. We got red, we got yellow, we got zombie, we got normal human being, we got slightly tan, we got a bit more tan. But this is the darkest they go. Kind of sad. Alright, I'm gonna go for zombie. We are pissed up mage that never saw the light of day, because that's what we are. Now, how... Oh, we can actually get some points out of this. Oh no. Okay, dexterity 1. You can only use the most basic melee weapons. Dexterity 3. You can use most melee weapons with strength as primary requirement. Number 4. You can use most one-handed dexterity-based melee weapons and crossbows. And 6. You can use most two-handed dexterity-based melee weapons and bows. Interesting. I want to go for a crossbow priest, but I think that would split it a bit too much. Why is there so much constitution? Requires to wear super heavy armor and shield. Required to wear heavy armor and shield. Required to wear medium armor and shield. And light armor and shield. And shield. Like, everything has shields in it. What if I... Yeah, if you don't have 3 constitution, there's no way that you can get it. Willpower. What about strength? You can only use the most basic melee weapons. You can use simple melee weapons at most crossbows, as well as most melee weapons with dexterity as a primary requirement. Most one-handed and two-handed ones. Interesting. Intelligence. Determines the damage you inflict with intelligence-based weapons and focus energy. You can wear basic magic robes, also requires willpower. You can use most staffs, also requires willpower. Like, you could probably go with a pure strength or pure dexterity build, but when it comes to intelligence, you have to split it somewhat. That's just me. Most staff also requires willpower. You can wear most magic robes, also requires willpower. You can wear basic mage robes, also requires intelligence. Nice, nice, nice. What am I gonna do with constitution? Super heavy armor and shields. No, I don't care about armor and shields too much. I'm gonna go for that build. Bada boom. So 5 and 5. We're already well matched, pretty much. The thing is, dexterity increases critical hit chance. What if I want to crit with abilities? Let's just get rid of this. You can only use the most basic melee weapons. What about crossbows? Wait. Simple melee weapons at most crossbows. Yeah, if I get 2 points in here, I can use crossbows and heal at the same time. I can basically be the crossbow healer. The problem is, I think I do get a stat boost or whatever if I use stuffs. So yeah, constitution is important though. You don't want to die, that would be embarrassing. So maybe I'm gonna go with something like this. Well, maybe not strength though. Very strange one. Okay, you must select 3 ability trees. Brutality, Discipline, White Magic, Black Magic, Elementalism, Archery. The thing is, you don't... if you haven't looked into the trees yet... Wait a minute, what is it? 12535. That's Inquisitor? Jesus. We got Battle Mage, Swashbuckler. Swashbuckler looks like a very interesting one, like range all over the place, and a lot of dexterity. Soldier, Pure Mage. Yeah, that is basically what we got, right? Most of the points were placed in here. Maybe some dexterity. 1, 2, 5, 3, 5. Yeah. Just mage. That's it. Bam. I can't really use archery because the skills don't work. Leadership, I also don't know. So that's interesting. The character that you create is just a secondary one in the squad that takes part in it, but it's not the main one. It's a very interesting way of looking at it. Yeah, let's just get the best out of all of those elemental trees. So what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna learn some perks from the other trees so that we increase the passives. But I'm gonna focus on, I don't know, maybe black magic. That allows you to weaken enemies, summon creatures, and deal heavy damage over time. Then we have strengthening, healing, and revive your allies. And elementalism unlocks abilities that deal heavy elemental damage and large areas of effect. What do we have here? Fire abilities cost 20% less. That's a nice perk, but it only affects this tree. That's the problem. The rest is increases spell power by 3. Okay, we could take the first one though. Interesting. Can show an earthquake in the target area, severely damaging all buildings. Can't move, attack, or cast immune against all damage types. Nice. What about that one? That's interesting. Like, there are some intelligence scaling trees somewhere else. Crit hit chance by 3%. Ooh. Okay. I think you could basically try to offset some perks in here to another tree that has a similar scalar. Inflict bonus damage with ranged weapons? No. Deal damage to target enemy plus pointed weapon. The arrow deflects. Nope. Heal and cleanse target ally. Well, yeah, that's kind of neat. But isn't this the same thing? Heal and cleanse targets in a small area. Oh! This is a single target spell. Costs 8 focus points. This one, okay, a little bit more. Cooldown 10, casting time 1. Cooldown 5, casting time 1. So you can use it twice at the same time. You could basically use up a bit more focus points for this. But it does not have a nice AoE. That's something to keep in mind. Area of effect was this Dwarven Mine. Place a trap in target area. After 5 seconds, the trap becomes armed and explodes. Once an enemy steps onto it, dealing heavy damage to all enemies caught in the blast radius. Only one trap can be active at a time. So this thing kind of behaves like the zombies, to be honest. Ranged. What about that one? Maximum health? No. Constitution? No. Increases the block chance when using shields. Force to attack caster. Taunt. Force attack cast again. More taunt. There are two different taunts. A normal one and self-targeted area of effect, single dot. Ah. And purge target enemy. Interesting. Apply armor to yourself. That's pretty sweet. Uh-huh. Now I know why you would be interested in willpower. Like, not as a combo with a mage, but in a combo with this kind of thing. Very interesting. And what about that one? Also willpower. Yeah, you need willpower in order to get focus points, because otherwise you can't use special abilities. But special abilities are not the thing that makes the melee or ranged characters special. It's their items, their weapons. So this is why willpower gives you focus points but does not help with regeneration. Was it? Yeah. Very interesting. Deal massive damage to building. Sure. Gain increased focus regeneration when you are below 50% health. I could try that. 50%. Well, it says increased focus regeneration. It could be a flat amount that you get, but I don't know how much it would be. Like, it could be 0.5 or it could be a percentage. Increases your damage with two-handed weapons, dual wielding. Ability as well. Increases all auto attack damage by 4%. Which would also mean that damage with stuffs get increased. That one is spell power. Leech 3% of all auto attack damage inflicted. Nice, but not necessary. Like this one in conjunction with this one, in conjunction with this one. Basically means you're not going to die whatsoever. What's this one? Increases focus regeneration by 0.05 points per second. Yeah, you can actually have a really interesting mix of abilities here. Also, kind of a wannabe healer if necessary. I just don't quite get why this would be here. This is more of a survival perk. Attacks have a chance to apply weaken. Do we have like something that's useful against enemies, or not just healing? Resurrect all allies, yeah. Transfer focus from yourself to a target ally. Oh. So you can have a focus bearer. Regeneration to yourself temporarily. All positive status effects applied to you will also heal and generate focus. Damn it, I want to go with a nice mix with brutality in it, just so I can do more damage with auto attacks. That would be sweet. Like, let's say this is auto attack, and then you need this as well. This is a pure auto attack kind of build. very simple, very straightforward. But I'm not auto-attacking with intelligence or willpower. I'm using abilities most of the time. Also, I won't be able to... Yeah, let's say this one here uses the weapon damage, 0.5%. Not 0.5, like 50%. What about this? That's blocking. That's an attack with the weapon damage. Nothing in here is weapon damage. Yeah, there's nothing in here that tells you anything about weapon damage. The damage in here is just scaled with intelligence. And that's it. Very interesting. So it's kind of a very safe way of dealing damage if you don't have the right equipment. That one also, weapon damage. That's dependent on the equipment, that's dependent on the stats. Okay, let's just keep the healer, and then we are going to mix and match accordingly. There we go. Or I could get rid of this. That sounds much better.